no cab 1 views of the chute.
Integrity.
We're processing good data through the GPS system. A good view of integrity. Time to splashdown 4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes still? Oh yeah, because they have to deploy the chute and it's gonna take forever to drop down.
And a view of integrity from the WB-57. We're at 50,000 feet.
The clouds.
The pyros are armed for forward bay cover jettison.
Check. Oh!
And there go the first series of parachutes. And we're on drogues.
Oh!
And Houston, we're visual 2 drones out the window.
2 good drogue chutes. Next up.
We copy, we see them.
Next up, the deployment of pilot parachutes that
Nice.
will pull the main chutes out. Time to splash down 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
It's still going really fast. I think these are just to slow a little bit down because otherwise it'd be too abrupt. It's just to start creating drag, you know?
Dynamics.
Good rates on 2 drogues.
We see the same on board.
Where are they going?
Passing through 10,000 feet. Still on drogues.
You're going home. Is that good?
Main chute deployed. We're at 5,000 feet. Search and
That's it,
recovery
boom!
beacon has been activated on integrity. And we have 3 good main chutes. Good 3 main chutes, good reefing, good descent rate.
And we see 3 good-looking parachutes.
Holy, that POV is sick.
Integrity. Cabin pressure indicates no need for hydrazine checks.
Integrity copies.
This is a perfect descent for integrity. Its crew sounding hale and hearty on board. Time to splash down 1 minute, 15 seconds.
Victory for the human race. And for planet Earth.
Integrity about to complete a journey spanning 694,481 miles from its launch from the Kennedy Space Center back on April 1st, and a trip around the moon.
But mostly a victory for America. And Canada, because there's a Canada guy on the board.
Passing through 1,000 feet.
Chat, it's still using the boosters to stabilize the trajectory, or what? Like, what is that? No, RCS. Yo, it's the RCS. It's the RCS, yo. I know about this.
Integrity, Splashdown, sending post-landing command now.
Splashdown confirmed.
Copy Splashdown. Waiting on VLDR.
Splashdown confirmed at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time. From the pages of Jules Verne to a modern-day mission to the moon, a new chapter of the exploration of our celestial neighbor is complete. Integrity's astronauts back on Earth. And the landing and support officer reports the vehicle is stable 1. We still will be deploying the crew module uprighting system to maintain that orientation. A perfect bullseye splashdown for Integrity and its 4 astronauts.
Holy chills. Holy. Yo, with the lens change. Cinema, I cannot do.
Unofficial splashdown time, 7:07 and 47 seconds p.m. Central Time. We'll get that refined for you.
7:07.
That would put the end of the mission at a mission elapsed time of 9 days, 1 hour, 31 minutes, 35 seconds.
Chat, 7:07 is lol when you flip it on the calculator.
And we're configuring for very low data rate. Once again, splashdown occurring in the Pacific, southwest of San Diego at 7:07 and 47 seconds p.m.
Integrity Houston, comm check on VLDR.
Yeah, of course. They launch from what?
Houston, we have you loud and clear on VLDR.
East Coast.
We have you the same.
They
We'll meet
use
you
the
over
East
in
Coast,
landing.
and they land on the West Coast for what? For clout? Fuck you.
Perfect communications established.
What a journey. We are stable 1, 4 green crew members.
Houston copies all.
Sunlight because it's
Reed
the West Coast.
Wiseman reporting 4 green crew members. That is not their complexion. That is the fact that they're in great condition. That's what that means. So stable 1, upright. The crew module uprighting system is being deployed. The 5 airbags being inflated through helium to maintain the upright configuration for the vehicle. This was a textbook entry and a textbook touchdown for Integrity. Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen back on Earth after a journey around the moon.
Chat, the rest, I could be wrong about this, but the rest is gonna be a little bit slow because they're gonna get the capsule thing right, and then they won't even get the guys out. They have a super strict procedure because of the radiation that's on this mother sucker, because it went to space and all that, and it has severe radiation. What do you mean wrong? Really? What is a high Fresine check?
We continue to monitor the functioning of the CMOOS system. The airbags are being inflated to maintain a stable 1 or upright configuration. And there's a good view from one of the naval helicopters hovering overhead. Reed Wiseman reporting 4 green crew members, meaning they're all in excellent shape.
So Chat said I was wrong. So if they did the radiation thing, then Chat owes me a few apologies. So let me fly a drone in there so we can see it. This has this good view, and it looks like a piece of marble.
Integrity
This looks like a camo on your fucking COD gun.
Our beacon is in 406, and we're powering the radio now.
This looks like fucking Frost Diddy Pat, man. Like, bro, what is going on here?
We see the beacon on. However, the recovery team is not seeing the signal. Your SAW radio uses the same antenna, so you may run into trouble with the radio.
Okay, copy. We are also powering up the sat phone now.
Oh, satellite phone.
So Integrity is in great shape, and as the crew continues its post-splashdown timelined activities on
Arrival
board,
to Earth is on.
Reed Wiseman once again reporting that all 4 crew members are in excellent shape. And we have 5 inflated airbags to maintain an upright configuration so that the recovery team can now begin a slow approach to the vehicle. Meanwhile, here in the flight control room, Entry Flight Director Rick Henfling is polling his team of flight controllers for the start of powering down the vehicle after a thorough systems check. We have no toxic gases to be concerned about, so the recovery personnel can approach the vehicle, but not until we have powered down the spacecraft. That's expected to take a few more minutes.
He said toxic gases. He didn't say radiation. Hold on. Now, what would be a toxic gas? Hazardous substance causes harmful physiological effects when inhaled, ranging from respiratory irritation or death. Carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia chlorine.
Integrity back on Earth following its historic flyby of the moon. It was for all intents and purposes, a textbook mission.
On 28 per hour remain on this frequency.
We copy.
Reed Wiseman indicating some trouble with the SARSAT phone on board, but that's not an issue. What is more important is that the vehicle is solid. No issues as we begin the power down of the vehicle to begin the recovery process.
Are we sure that this is them? What if it's the wrong planet? Okay, well,
the propulsion officer here in Mission Control reports that we have safed the prop system on Integrity.
Can you say again? That was very weak and broken.
Integrity, Houston did not call.
Oh. They said they didn't ask. They said they didn't ask.
Copy that, Houston. It might have been on the SAR radio. Stand by.
All of the milestones were executed in perfect fashion. Integrity entering the Earth's atmosphere right on time, reaching its peak speed shortly after a blackout period began. We emerged from the blackout period, but the recovery imagery airborne assets were able to pick up Integrity's descent almost immediately through entry interface, tracking the vehicle all the way down. And finally, you saw the sequence of chute deployments. First, the forward bay cover being pulled off the top of the vehicle by a series of 3 parachutes. Then the drogue chutes were deployed, followed by the 3 main chutes that slowed the splashdown velocity of Integrity to just 19 miles an hour.
They're going away. There's the fishing boat. That bird though. Where's it going?
Integrity, Houston, with no joy on SAR and SAT phone, we'd like you to command an additional 15 minutes for a total of 30-minute power down delay.
Really? A power down delay? Oh my god, bruh.
Alright, Jackie, we just selected T/D+30. No joy on SAR radio or sat phone. And stand by, we have the master diver on SAR radio. Please hold comms.
What?
Hey Lily, excuse me. Hey Jackie, we just got the master diver on the SAR.
Master diver, holy title. Oh, the bird. Oh!
A good view of one of the fast boats.
Integrity, Houston, if you are happy with your comm with Master Diver, you can go back to the 15-minute power down.
Okay, stand by. Yeah, we'll confirm here in a second.
The crew on board Integrity coordinating with the flight control team in Houston here in Mission Control on the timing of the power down of the vehicle, which will be the precursor to the recovery teams approaching the spacecraft. There are no issues with Integrity.
Really, you hit him with the waves?
A bit of broken capability in establishing a SARSAT or satellite phone communications capability between the crew on board Integrity and the recovery team. That will get sorted out here shortly. There's plenty of cooling on board Integrity, so there's no rush to begin the power down.
To call you on the sat phone and not getting an answer there either.
Concur, we haven't had anything come through.
Wait, hold on. What's going on over there? Submarine? Sharks?
And Houston, if you could relay to recovery that we hear them, but it does not appear as though they are hearing us.
We just call on your iPhone. Brother, they literally have an iPhone in the fucking cabinet. Like, just call them on the iPhone.
Houston copies, and Reed, just to confirm, you are pushing the PTT on the radio.
Well, call service, brother. We have a fucking web of Starlink in the sky. And you can't operate a fucking phone?
So as we continue to sort out the communications between Integrity and the recovery teams, we are standing by for the initiation of the power down procedures that, as you see, the recovery teams are moving towards the side of the capsule. The next major event will be the erection of that large inflatable raft called the front porch. That will be the port of call for the crew as they're being extracted one by one from the vehicle.
I will stream from the main cam so they could see the opening and all that. With the broadcast boat pretty maybe far away so they have a wider span of...
Integrity, Houston, for sat phone, we are going to attempt to call you.
Signal.
Good idea, standing by.
And Jackie, yes, we are pushing the push to talk, the two buttons on the left side of the radio below the up-down arrows. We are utilizing them. I'm rebooting the radio to see if we get good comms.
Okay, we copy all, and just to confirm, you are seeing that you're touchdown plus 3030 for power, correct?
That's affirmative.
Even NASA can get fucking push to talk to operate properly. Ooh. Holy aura.
We are trying a backdoor approach to have mission control here call the crew on their satellite phone.
Oh, what now?
This all part of the coordination for the power down of the vehicle that will initiate the actual recovery operation. The first boats with the Navy divers on board are standing by, waiting to close in on Integrity to begin the process of erecting the large inflatable raft.
All right.
It's called the front porch. That will be where the astronauts are extracted from, so that they can have a few minutes to get their land legs back before they're hoisted
Chat's
aboard
fell
the
off
Navy
here, let's be
helicopters
honest.
for
No
the flight
Craig
back
after
to
a
the
joke
deck
like
of
that.
the USS John P. Murtha.
Cannot reply.
The backdoor approach to... Wait, they banned the Glorp? Craigasm. That works.
And Houston, please don't reply. NRD, very weak, but readable. Master Diver, we can hear, but they cannot hear us.
Jesus. I can't. Yo, they can literally send a piece of metal around another planet, another huge space body, and come back, and it can't get pushed to talk to work properly at melee range. Explain it.
Hey, Rob, yeah, just such an honor to be able to be here on the ship, to be able to share and experience this moment with everyone together. And of course, as you just said, yes, here with NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman. Administrator, how did you feel getting to witness this and seeing NASA at its best?
Oh, I mean, I'm honestly, I'm still at a loss for words. I mean, you know, like the childhood Jared right now can't believe what I just saw. I mean, almost been waiting my whole lifetime to see this, and then it's NASA Administrator. I just couldn't be more proud of the entire workforce, the years, the effort, the late nights, all the hard work from across the country that contributed to this incredible moment right now. And yeah, incredibly grateful too for our teams here on the John P. Murtha
And
right
the
now.
American
Yeah,
public
look at the behind
funding
you.
it through their
What do you guys
tax
think? We just brought some
dollar.
astronauts back from the moon, huh? Unbelievable. Thank you. Yeah, so grateful to the Navy, the sailors that are here, the NASA teams. I mean, this is a joint effort that's on their way right now. These recovery forces are getting out to our Orion spacecraft, to Integrity, to get our astronauts back on the ship safely.
Yeah, and this is not just an accomplishment for NASA. This is an accomplishment for humanity. Again, a historic mission to the moon and back. How does this make you feel, and what do you hope people take
Has
away
a
from
Canada
this?
flag on the
Well,
balls.
I'll tell you, I think about the crew members that we've all had an opportunity to observe over the last 10 days, right? I mean, they're absolutely professional astronauts. I mean, wonderful communicators, almost poets. But then I think these were the ambassadors from humanity to the stars that we sent out there right now. And I can't imagine a better crew than the Artemis II crew that just completed a perfect mission right now. So
Real.
yes, it's a huge moment for everybody, right? I mean, we are back in the business of sending astronauts to the moon, bringing them back safely, and to set up for a series more. I mean, this is not a once in a lifetime, which you hear sometimes around here. It's like, this was a once in a lifetime. No, it's not. This is just the beginning. We are going to get back into doing this with frequency, sending missions to the moon until we land on it in 2028 and start building our base.
Yeah, are we going to build on the momentum for Artemis 3? I mean, it's just around the corner.
Absolutely. So I mean, that's part of me too. Like, I can't wait to get the crew off of Integrity right now, but also getting Integrity back on this ship so we can start taking a look at it, because all that data is so precious to us right now. I mean, we are going to definitely want to take a good
Now,
look at the
auction
thermal
the
protection
capsule.
system. We're going to want to download all the data they couldn't transmit back to us and use that to inform Artemis 3. But we're already making progress, right? You had SRB segments already showing up at KSC. Core stage for Artemis 3 is rolling out on April 20th. We're getting 39, or we're getting Mobile Launcher 1 back in vehicle assembly building. So yes, there is a lot to celebrate right now on a mission well accomplished for Artemis 2. And at the same time, we got to start getting ready for 3.
Amazing. And last question, you know, for people who joined us for all 10 days to see what we can accomplish together with our international partners, what do you think about the fact that we're going to keep doing this more and more and more?
It's incredibly
you know
exciting.
For a fact
and yes, it's the contributions,
that the
like
people
the best and
on
brightest
board
across the
are
NASA
playing Clash Royale
across the country, our industry partners, our international partners. We had a Canadian Space Agency astronaut on board in Jeremy. We had the European service module. And you think, in the days leading up to this launch, I mean, 48 hours prior to launching Artemis 2, I was meeting with the Italian Space Agency. We signed a memorandum of understanding to build a habitation module on the moon. I mean, you have countries, all of our allies and partners coming together saying, we are committed to this effort, we are returning to the moon, we're doing it to stay, we are building that enduring presence, we are going to master the skills on the surface of the moon so someday we can undertake missions to Mars. It's just an incredibly exciting time, and we're not going at it alone, we're bringing everybody along with us.
Absolutely. And speaking of everyone, one more time, we're going to ask the crew here, you guys ready to land on the moon? Awesome. I love that. Okay, well, thank you so much, Administrator. Appreciate you being here. We're, of course, going to stay on to watch the crew get extracted from Orion. So
the point of the mission,
and we'll see you back
this
here
time
shortly.
Was to go around the moon and look and to probe for a landing spot for the next mission so they actually land on it. So why they didn't land on this time? They were just
Thank you, Megan, and thank you, Administrator Isaacman. We are in the process of working to establish that communications link and to establish the procedures that will lead to the power down of the spacecraft, which is gently bobbing in the Pacific following a bullseye touchdown that occurred at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time, 2.5 hours before sunset in the Pacific, southwest of San Diego.
So we'll probably have to wait.
We have once again heard from the crew during that interview opportunity with the administrator, and we have 4 healthy crew members on board. We now have confirmation that the vehicle has been powered down as per the procedures. So we have vehicle powered down, and the flight control team here in Houston, Flight Director Rick Henfling, has handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems team out in the Pacific. Now, we will physically not get off console with this team until the crew has been extracted into the front porch, that inflatable raft that will be erected along the side hatch of Integrity. So we're standing by for that in the next step in the recovery procedures. But everything is in great shape, and we have 4 healthy crew members
I think we
on board
extracted
the
all the
vehicle.
contents juice out of this mission, Loki. No, well, like I said, we needed to watch this, but what I was gonna say is, I'll be gives a chance to say it. I had no shots until AMP shots, and I didn't care either, right? I wish we could see it in real time. I was like, oh my god, right? I was mad for shit. But then Phantom turns towards me and he goes, boom, boom, bang, bang, bang. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? That energy changed. I was like, Jesus Christ, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was actually mad at me. Like, I was like, what even prompted this? Well, it's okay. It's banter. So I bantered back. So that's okay. It's banter. So then I bantered back. Like I hate that you guys say, oh, it's banter. He gets a free shield of, oh, it's banter. But anything I say, that's not. Like, dude, you see what I mean? Like, you guys were disagreeing. No, you weren't bantering. You were just being rude. But then when anybody says something, now for them it's banter. Dude, come on, man. Like, it has to be both ways. It's a pendulum. Like, come on, bro. Most of the problems that I had with some of these guys, honestly, I'm gonna say how it is. I was responding most of the time. Literally, if you look at most interactions, I was responding I was throwing the yo-yo back. Like, it's genuinely appalling that everybody can dish out and nobody has anything back. And if you do, yo, this guy, way too far. What the fuck? What, bro?
Continuing to get.
If you want to have some fun throwing shit out,
from
you got to be able to catch a yo-yo back and then throw it back out.
At sea in the Pacific of Integrity, we continue to get good reports from the landing and support officer, who's in contact with the recovery team, that the crew is in excellent shape.
New flower though. There's
no
like
issues.
millions. I heard.
They're just.
Nah, there are. But you know, a flower is also a species, so that would qualify as a new species.
Erected. We have no hazardous.
I'll probably die before I come back.
Gases, no hazardous situation with the vehicle. It performed.
Now they gotta check the hazards,
all the way
gang.
down
Come on.
From entry interface to.
I thought they said that there was no hazards.
At 7:07 and 27
Did they not?
p.m.
My chat said that. I don't know. They said they checking the hazards. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
look, they got a whole boat full of people.
Yeah,
they're right there. They're there right now.
Wait, they're touching it.
Recovery personnel now.
Where's the hatch?
Alongside of Integrity.
Wait, how did their balloons suck back in?
What?
Interesting parachute, reusable parachutes. That's fire.
Surgeon,
what the fuck are you talking about?
and other recovery personnel who have trained for several years for this recovery.
Is that not where the parachutes were?
There were. That was exactly where the parachutes. All 40 of them.
Yeah, didn't they have like 10 parachutes?
And they got all type of Navy SEALs and shit on that boat, bro.
I think there were radiation.
He just touched it. He just touched it.
They're trying to see if it's hot.
Oh, the quick tap technique. Classic.
Yeah. Classic.
They touch it real quick.
Chat. I think I was wrong about the radiation because I think they would have had the bigger boats and they would have the suits or whatever, anti-radiation, even to make first contact, like last time. Last time they docked the big one to the big ship, and the people on the inside of the ship that were helping
has been able to pull alongside
had the suits on.
Integrity, and the reports continue to come in that the 4 astronauts are in excellent shape.
It's called hydrazine derivatives. It says oxidizers.
This is Mission Control Houston, continuing to watch the initiation of the recovery of Integrity's astronauts. One by one, they'll be brought out of the spacecraft onto a large inflatable raft just a short time from now. In the meantime, we can go back to the USS John P. Murtha, where my colleague Megan Cruz is standing by to provide
if Agent lets me explain, he'll get it.
Megan, can you hear us?
Or we can disagree, which is fine.
Hey, Rob. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Yeah, we're back here on the bow of the recovery ship where there are still plenty of people. We're not very far from the action everyone is seeing on their screen now. The Orion spacecraft Integrity in the ocean, surrounded by a number of recovery boats. As Rob has been saying, in those recovery boats, NASA and Navy personnel specifically trained to get the astronauts out of Orion. In some of our wide shots, you can probably see that there are 6 boats out in the water. More than 40 people out in the water right now on those boats.
Stop. Surely there's a better method than whatever they're doing right now.
Is to set up the front porch and the stabilization collar.
Well, I mean, SpaceX recovered it on a boat and shit.
To as a
and it was the easiest thing in the world. This is god awful.
Sure that Orion stays upright, doesn't sway in the water too much, again, to make it easier for recovery forces to get the astronauts out.
.99% of
yeah, thanks for the
people
clip.
never admit they are wrong.
I see it.
No point in arguing.
Again, we splashed down in the Pacific Ocean just after.
I don't mind I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Half the time I'm wrong. I'm wrong all the time.
By NASA
it's fine. If it's
to get the crew out of Orion.
There's nothing wrong.
It's 2 hours of splashdown.
You apologize for the things that you were actually completely in the wrong for.
Plenty of
things that are a little bit gray. You can contextualize and argue about it and see the different perspectives and see the middle ground somewhere.
Earlier in this broadcast, and he said to me,
"But you're not gonna make me apologize for things that I'm not wrong on."
To make sure that they're feeling good and. Whenever they're ready to take their step out of Orion and onto that large raft, the front porch, folks will be ready.
It's open, no?
And as there are mission audio loops in Mission Control in Houston, there is a mission audio loop here on the ship. And it was just reported out that the side hatch is open.
Nice.
Side hatch of Integrity is open. You're getting these beautiful shots from our aerial assets. The ship itself, where I'm on, just 3,000 yards away.
Xbox turn green screen off.
Again, plenty of people on the boat here, glued to the side.
More people going in.
They can see all this action, and again, with just 3,000 yards separating us, great views from the bow here. You can see now that side hatch is open. One of the Navy personnel.
What is that?
Is about to get inside there.
So what's the yellow thing?
In they go.
Is this to bag the aliens?
In total, 4 will go into Orion. So it'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but the goal is to have a recovery personnel with each astronaut.
Oh, the porch. Oh, they put it on the inside, or probably with some sort of thing that attaches over, and then put it, and then it'll inflate to a nice little dock.
Boats getting closer now. Again, that one that's right up against Orion, those are the divers that will go in to the spacecraft to check on each of the astronauts. These other boats will begin doing a number of things, putting on that stabilization collar.
It's like he cheated.
Orion,
I think he definitely more than likely that he cheated for real.
Eventually, they will retrieve the.
Do we have a clear picture of how that plays out?
Tow Orion back to the well deck
absolutely not.
Of the recovery ship here.
Versensed.
Wait a minute. I literally said it. I literally said it. In my opinion, you just did it.
Wait for the Navy and NASA
they were making faces
to
and gestures at you lol streamer convo holy dead.
Inside of Orion. Why don't we toss it back to Rob for an update?
Hold on.
Yeah, thank you, Megan.
Not some shade.
Here in Mission Control,
like I said, I just explained it, but we muted, so I can't tell.
The vehicle has been powered down for some time now. There are no hazardous gases emanating from Integrity. That, of course, allowed the recovery personnel to approach the vehicle and then open the hatch
after all that time?
to begin the initial medical assessment of the crew, as you just indicated. Now we're standing
Like
by
juice.
for the erection of that inflatable raft, the front
Can
porch,
you finish the
alongside of
Sakuno
the
video?
vehicle.
He mentions
that will
why
enable
he
the crew to
hasn't
be
broken up
extracted
yet.
one by one onto the raft, have a moment or two to get their land legs back before they're hoisted into 2 hovering Navy helicopters, 2 crew members for each
This is
helicopter
gonna take forever.
for a short flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha.
I mean, he cheated, but who gives a fuck? This is a friend group issue, not an eternity
All of
issue.
Integrity's systems operated
You can make 2
flawlessly
videos in
throughout
2
the
separate
course
takes.
of the approach
Psycho cheated.
to the
Bang.
Earth,
Stop that right
the,
there.
entry into the
And
Earth's
then approach that. Talk
atmosphere,
about
all of the key
all fine.
milestones
And then
that
the whole
followed
other
in this
shit.
high-speed return to
Predator,
Earth for
manipulator.
Integrity.
That's
A mission
so
that
much on the
spanned,
outside.
more than 694,000
Like these are such separate
miles
boats.
from the vehicle's launch from the
The
Kennedy
attempt at
Space
putting them
Center
together
atop the
to
Space
create a
Launch
narrative and a
System back
picture
on April
is
1st.
awful. I think it's genuinely disgusting, especially with the timed release with the other Glazer. I think it's god awful, and I think there is enough space in there for defamation suits or whatever. Some of the shit that was sitting there is absolutely not okay.
Welcome to the Champions Club, Universenst. The 8 of Tubers? Excellent choice. I have good news for you, Clover Pit updated easy clap.
Very cool. So let's see if they're willing to talk on that. What's up?
Hello there.
Yeah, nothing's happened since you left. Well, the hatch opened up.
They still have to erect the dock.
What?
There's no dock.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah.
gotta grab them out.
No. What they just put in
We
there, the
mentioned
yellow
at
thing,
the top of the broadcast
is
the last time
is the
that
porch.
the
It
Apollo
has to be erected
program
from the
saw
inside.
a splashdown in the Pacific was Apollo 17 back on December 19th, 1972.
My chat. I mean, keep in mind
so
they are
for the
fucking
first time
pretty
in
stupid.
54,
They were
some
saying that
53
their
and a half
muscles
years,
aren't used to the gravity
we
yet.
have reenacted that.
Muscle
with the
atrophy would
arrival of
probably
Integrity's
happen
astronauts
over
as
more
they
time. I
flew
think 10 days,
around
probably
the
maybe a
moon
little bit,
in
not
that
too much.
historic,
True or
lunar
false?
flyby that began
A
with
little bit, for sure.
lunar injection burn that took them out of Earth orbit following 24 hours
trans-lunar
of a
ejection
high
burn?
Earth
That's not
orbit
good.
trajectory. The high Earth.
God, I was just dreaming.
Usually it's like around like being late for school and having to turn in some fucking homework or something like that, and then it's like
super fucked. Yeah.
Getting hoisted into the second helicopter.
Are they all standing on a thing?
That helicopter will now.
Oh, I see. I get it.
about once a month I get the teeth falling out dream.
Helicopter to come back
No, I don't have that.
and pick up the
I've
third
never had
astronaut.
that. I've heard about
Really?
that before.
Lord knows
Yeah,
we
I've
need the
never
help.
had that
We
before.
really thank you for joining us, Ahmed Shatria,
Oh my God, looks like
NASA's
Dune.
Associate Administrator, as we begin to hoist the crew
Like the
onto
color
the
and the
helicopter
Oh, wow, look at
and
that.
back to the recovery ship. Thank you
I'm
very
caught
much.
up on Dune, by the way.
Ahmed.
You
I
finished?
thought all three was out.
Nope. Nope.
Sick.
Did you like the second one?
Yeah, I did. The ending was insane.
Oh, that's just the bomber.
You just don't. You kind of just don't see anything kind of going. You know, it just does. Kind of just does its own thing. Bro, they're flying out like this.
Guys, the movie's been out for years. Like,
This
it's
is
not even
Mission
a
Control
spoiler.
Houston, with the crew members now
not
beginning
gonna
to be
spoil
hoisted
nothing.
aboard the Navy helicopters. Let's go to Megan Cruz aboard the USS John P. Murtha, who will take it from